Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching the live, come and say hi. Likewise, if you are on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the card and the tapping. And if you're thinking cards and tapping, what's she on about? Then you might well be new here and you're very welcome. So my name's Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach and also known as the Tap Into Impact Coach. And this is the Daily Tap. And it's a way for me to show as many people as possible how to do EFT. That's short for Emotional Freedom Technique, otherwise known as tapping. And it really helps you to come home to yourself, to feel calm, like the calm, in the middle of the storm, no matter what's going on around you. And it is a fantastic tool for regulating your nervous system, for feeling powerful, for feeling empowered and resilient, for reconnecting to creativity, to helping anxiety and stress and insomnia and all sorts of wonderful things. But what I'm going to give you today is a short, sharp experience of EFT so that you can decide for yourself whether or not you feel it suits you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card from an oracle deck. And today I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reid. It's a lovely little deck. It's really nice artwork in it and great little affirmations. And so if you're not into cards, please don't worry about it. Just take it on face value that the affirmation is something that you can use to tap in. The messages usually are incredibly accurate for me and whoever is on the call with me, whoever's on the live and the replay, no matter when. So they're kind of timeless, and it is a general reading for the collective rather than one-to-one readings. But let's have a look and see what we need to know today. Tell us what we need to know today, and we'll see what comes out. And it's usually, we have a jumper, ladies and gents. If I can reach it. Okay, I hear you. So the card that's come out today is Willing Release. And it's number 49, Willing Release. So there's all those dandelions there, there's butterflies, there's all manner of symbols of healing and release and kind of magic, if you like, but letting go of stuff. So let's have a look. This card says in the book, and then we're going to do some tapping. So what I'm going to invite you to do before I start reading it out is just notice what happens. Hi, Glynis. Hi, Earl. Hey, Johnny. How's it going? Just notice in your body what is going on when you hear me read this out. Because generally speaking, when we get given a message, it'll either resonate or it doesn't, or you might feel some kind of resistance in your body, like, ooh, no, who am I for that to be true for me or whatever. So, for example, let's read this out and see how you feel, and then we'll do some tapping. So the key concepts for this card is about yielding to a divine plan. It's about releasing attachment to form, and especially if something isn't what you expected or wanted. And it's about leaving room for serendipity, right? So it's a really interesting card. And actually, the cards always kind of come out for me anyway, because it's been a tough few days, which is why you haven't seen me. Obviously, it was bank holiday here. And then it's been a tough couple of days in terms of grief coming back up about boss and stuff like that and my dad. So I've just been sitting in that. And so this is a very pertinent card, and it says, some days you have to let go of your struggle to find an answer and focus on other things for a while. This doesn't mean giving up altogether or losing anything. Remember that in our co-creative partnership with the divine, give and take is necessary. You do your part by setting your intentions and taking any necessary actions, but you must then surrender the form, the timing, and the how to your higher power. So really, this is about manifesting as well, right? It's about releasing attachment to the outcome. There is a divine plan for each of us. When acting on this faith, you may find that your intense desire for something translates into a feeling of attachment and entitlement. Right now, you can immerse yourself in this experience and allow the divine plan to unfold as it will on your behalf without interference. Or can you? Can you be open to receiving what is yours, even if it's not packaged in the form you thought you wanted? Perhaps if you look deeper, you'll see that you received the perfect vibrational match to your most authentic wants and needs. You have put in the work, defined your desires and felt them deeply and engaged your higher power. Now, hey Kimmy, now you must let go and see what transpires. This isn't always easy, and impatience erodes the foundation of your trust in the divine. So surrendering truly will serve your highest good. And knowing this truth in your heart, can this really be so difficult? So have a think about something that you really want, something that you're feeling quite attached to, you really want it to happen. And I'm not talking about magical thinking. I'm not talking about, me sort of saying, oh, well, I want boss to come back, because I know that's not going to happen. But let's just talk about and think about something that you want to happen, this wish that you're making, if you like. What are you trying to manifest? What are you trying to bring it into form? And where are you pushing for the outcome? Because in the pushing for the outcome, you are putting out into the universe the vibration of it's not here yet. And the vibrational match that you will get back is it's not here yet. So if you release attachment to the how, the why, the wherefore, and the shape it comes in, but you just focus on that feeling and then take aligned action that's aligned with that feeling, it will come to you a lot faster. Okay. So think about something that you've been trying to make happen or wishing that would happen, and just notice how you feel in your body. If you don't have it yet, where do you feel that kind of like that little irk, that little emotional charge? You might feel it in your throat. You might want to scream. You might feel it in your stomach. It might make you feel frustrated and antsy. You can feel free to share in the comments if you want, bearing in mind these are public pages, so just be discerning about what you do share. But sometimes all we need to do is tap on that emotional charge and that feeling of, I'm not happy with this, or why isn't it here yet? That frustration, maybe even anger, resentment, whatever. If we tap on that, then we come back home to ourselves, home to the purer vibration of what it is that we actually want. And that's when the magnet of the universe can just bring it to us. Right. So take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. Follow me around and let's just see what we're going to get with this. So on the eyebrow, I wonder if I'm ready to yield. Hey, Yasna. Outside of the eye, to the divine plan. Under the eye, there's something I want to make happen. Under the nose, and maybe I've been holding on too tight. Oh, itchy nose, sorry. Under the nose, on the chin, sorry. And I know that when I hold on tightly, collarbones, I'm not a vibrational match for that thing that I want. Under the arm, because I'm telling the universe it's not here yet. Top of the head, and that's what I'm getting back. So I'm going to be honest with myself, outside of the eye, about where I've been holding on too tightly. Under the eye, trying to control the whys and the wherefores. Under the nose, and trying to dictate the package that it arrives in. Chin, I've been so focused on how I want to receive it. Collarbones, that I'm not leaving any room for any other possibilities. Onto the arm. So I choose to reconnect to my true self. Top of the head, and release attachment to the how. And we'll just do one more round, relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and letting go of how. Relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and releasing, controlling the outcome. Relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and coming back to center. Under the arm, relaxing and releasing. Top of the head, relaxing and yielding to the divine plan. And we'll go on the forehead, between the eyebrows, so be it, and so it is. Okay, and then come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. Relax your shoulders a little bit on the out breath. Give them a wiggle. Relax your jaw a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Let yourself have a good yawn. So that was willing release. And that's talking about how to really bring things towards you without, into compressed timeframes, I guess, because the sooner you let go of the how and yield and surrender, the sooner it'll come to you. You just need to be open to how and the fact that it might come in a different way. Hey, Nalina, good to see you. So how did that feel? How do you feel now after you've done the tapping? Tune back into that area of your body that was carrying a charge, that was showing a bit of resistance, that was kind of giving you a bit of jip when you thought about letting go of how it's going to show up. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, okay, well, she's pulled an oracle card. Loads of people do that on the internet. And she's done a bit of tapping. Loads of people do that. Is this really EFT? Yeah, it is. At its basis, the moves that I've shown you is EFT. But EFT can be really, really, really powerful for healing the past, the present, and the future, and really feeling bulletproof and taking your power back so that you don't have to rely on external circumstances to make you feel better, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with going for a Reiki session. There's nothing wrong with going for a massage. All of those things are important. There's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with counseling. But what if you could take the power back so that you could feel as peaceful as you do in this moment? All gone now. Exactly, Johnny, you see? Resistance in the wrists. I get that too. It's where adrenaline flows through, right? Feeling really tired, but did a great big yawn at the end. You are very welcome, Glynis. And you can see from even just those two people, Glynis and Johnny, Sirius, commenting there, what you're doing when you're tapping, even just in those 3 rounds that we did, is that you are regulating the nervous system. You're calming the brain waves. You're calming the body down. You're releasing the stress response. Now, if you did that and you knew how to do it in a targeted way and about things that were coming up for you, how powerful would you feel then if you could tackle anything that came towards you? Well, you can. When are the dates? So on the 4th, so this Sunday, and then the following weekend, the 10th and 11th, I am running another intermediate EFT course. So it's level 1 and 2, and I'm doing it over 3 days, and I'm doing it 12 till 6 p.m. UK time, so that if you're in the States, you can join as well, hopefully. And it's fully accredited with the EFT and Mindfulness Centre. It's a fabulous course, and it will enable you to get insured and be an EFT practitioner. And maybe even if you have an existing business, weave it into that, right? So if you're a coach, you're a therapist, you're a wellness practitioner, something like that, you could weave this into your existing business, or you could start a new business, even around a full-time job, right? So there isn't much I haven't released with the help of tapping. Almost can't see what's next. Nalina, that is powerful, because I know your journey, darling, and that's amazing. So going through the training with me, you don't just learn how to do it for other people, you release some of your own stuff in the process. So if you have been on the fence and you've been thinking about training in EFT, I train it a bit differently. I train you to trust your intuition, to master the skill set. And if you continue to work with me, to master your worthiness around having the clients and the success and whatever that brings. So if you are looking for somebody to train you properly in EFT and use it intuitively, then you might want to consider training with me. Drop EFT in the comments if that's you, and let's have a chat. And if not, then same with the tapping release. So many things. The only barrier is imagination and language. Yeah, absolutely. Language is so important, isn't it? And yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do with tapping. And I must admit, I love a good swear tap, because profanity in tapping is really, really powerful, because swearing is very guttural anyway, right? It gets the energy up and out of the body when you're swearing and you're enunciating and and it's a really powerful combination as well. So yeah. Okay, thank you for being with me. Do feel free to like, comment, share wherever you are consuming this, because I'm casting it in several different places today. And if you like my content, it would be lovely fair exchange if you can make sure that you like and follow my pages, maybe even subscribe to my YouTube channel if that's where you're consuming it, and drop a comment so that, maybe even share it with somebody who you think that this might help. And again, if you want to train in EFT, I have a couple of spots left starting this Sunday. It's not too late. Come and join me. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Hi, Michelle. Are you very welcome? Thank you for joining us. It's lovely to see you. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Take care. Bye for now.